So let's talk defensive end. This offseason, the Cowboys lose Dante Fowler, Doris Armstrong to the Commanders in the Dan Quinn scheme. We get a new coordinator in Mike Zimmer, and he has a completely different scheme. So that means there's a lot of people that's on our roster that's not his guys or his philosophy, and if they don't buy in, they can find themselves on the outside looking in my opinion. And there's a lot of contracts at the same time they're going to be expiring after this season. So it's going to be very important this season because with the pick of Marshawn Nealon, if you've seen him in OTAs, he's been looking very, very good, and he has a lot of skills that fit Mike Zimmer's scheme. There's two DNs that come into mind that can be on a hot seat or, under a microscope. And one of them being DeMarcus Lawrence, and who are we going to talk about today? Sam Williams. Sam Williams, when we originally drafted him out of Ole Miss, not great with their hands. And that's why I'm so hard on Micah, because he's not great with his hands, and he uses his raw ability and strength, and he's still one of the best in the league. And if he can just develop his hands, he can have one of those Julius Peppers, those great DNs who last 20 season type beats, and they end up being impactful even later in their career. Sam Williams, on the other hand, he's someone who needs to develop, hands immediately, because we're going to see in the film today, he does a lot of catching when in the run down situation. He just barrels in and he's engaged for too long on blocks, and when he should be, extending and shedding. And in my opinion, that's a red flag. Dan Quinn did not use him correctly. He had him mostly on a two-gap go, which I hated. With normal defensive principles, someone is responsible for a certain gap. A gap, B gap, C gap, D gap. And that goes for both, strong and weak side of the defense. Someone is responsible for a gap. So when you have people out there, when I hear reports that for 2 years now, or for multiple years now, our D linemen had a free reign of when they can stunt or they can go inside on their own call without no purpose behind it, no scheme behind it, of making sure the gap they're leaving is not, 100% protected. It makes me question your whole entire principles as a defensive coordinator, because what on earth are you thinking? That is, in my opinion, just plain dumb and stupid. Sam's excitement for Mike Zimmer's scheme has me excited because I think he fits that scheme. As you know, Mike Zimmer likes his DNs to play the run first. He likes pretty much everyone on the D line to play the run first. So we're getting engaging, and we're getting, we're extending out to make sure, we don't leave any run gap free, and then we're rushing. So it's going to teach him to use his hands. I mean, can he develop it later on in his career like this? He's going to have to, and I'm hoping he's even more committed because, he's trying to fight for that contract this season. But anyway, let's take a look at this film now. We're going to take a look at the film. So let's take a look at this film. We're mainly focusing on his hands, of course, how he did in the run game this past season. I'm going to highlight some things I hated in Dan Quinn's scheme that he had him doing. We were middle of the pack, surprisingly. We should have been at the bottom of the league when it comes to defending the run. I couldn't find no advanced analytics on how the edge players did about stopping the run, because to me they're some of the worst in the league, and that's our only true run stopper is DeMarcus Lawrence and Doris Armstrong. Take that back. So we pretty much had gunners at the edge who were just trying to shoot a gap, get by, and they'll fight over without being able to block shit, which is pretty poor in my decision, in my opinion. So let's take a look. First play I wanted to highlight is his ability to retract, not to overrush on a screen. Here's we played the Eagles, I think this is the second game when we won. So he recognizes early and turns back, pretty much makes the play. I mean, I wish he was a little bit more aggressive so he could stop a little earlier, in my opinion. That's a fan of me talking, but Yeah. So here's the wide shot. See what happens when you use your hands. He wasn't fully engaged, so we didn't get to fully see it. But he's able. Look how this is the raw athleticism I'm talking about. He's able to see this tight end screen, and he's the one. He's the one there. So let's go to the next play. See. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. I love his attitude though, but I just want controlled anger right here. So if you're crashing down like this, like I need controlled anger so you can be able to come off right here and make the tackle. But sometimes he ends up making a play. I'm telling you, his athleticism he relies too much on that. And I don't want him to become a player like that. And that's a tight end he's doing that too. It's not a tackle, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So he's taking advantage of the lineup here. Stand up. Solid play. Let's go to the next play. All right, Bills game. This is what I wanted to put where we got torched on in the run game. Or, here's a passing situation right here. Boom. So he's up top. And I think man, look at this, man. I think they're in half slide. But look, this is a regular rush. And he's just catching. And I know he got two on him, but I would like him to attack one and use your hip on the other to try to fight through. And this ends up being a big play. But he had no shot from the beginning because he just went head first inside. And these are tackles and guards in the NFL. Look. He's high. Look at that. High. So you had no chance. But you got to use your hands here. This is that bad football. You got to use your hands here. And get your hip through. Look, he's trying to get his hip through at the end, but no, it's already a big play. Here we go again. This is what I'm talking about. This is what separates. I feel like this is why I'm on him in the run game. He's not an elite pass rusher because he doesn't use his hands. So this is where, he's very strong. And he can put his shoulder in a tackle and really, knock him off. But it's the shedding that I'm really critical on, because here, it's not even a tackle. This is a tight end. So look, you should be able to spin off right here. But you have to feel it. You can't just take it on with your shoulder. And then look, he's stunning in. Who has this right here, man? This is what I'm talking about with Dan Quinn. Who has this out here? Who has all this? You seem like them, but man, if one of these guys are getting blocked, and this is what, I don't know this down and distance, but it's like 1 in 10. This play is already, I can tell from the beginning, this is going to be like a 4 or 5 yard game. And this is why we gave up 4.2 yards per carry. Ended up being like a 7 yard game. Because he's stunning hard inside. But he's not managing the gap with his hand and fighting. He should be able to fight over right here, but you got your shoulder all the way in, your wrist pinned in, and it's like you gotta fight off of that. You just got to. So here, I just no hands on that play. He just engaged too long. It's not engaged too long. He's not giving me a move. Give me a move. It was a quick swing route. So here he goes. He's lined up in the wide 9. Just shoots out of there. Why not come control and press that tackle into that gap? Because you see the running back. You know, he doesn't think the running back is running in. There's a way to maintain outside leverage and take away the gap. You know what I'm saying? Like with the best D, I've seen the best D ends do it. Max Crosby from the Raiders, when he does this, I know I'm comparing him to Pro Bowlers, but there's other right here. You see that tackle is trying to open up this inside B gap and press you out. You need to focus on pressing him in and keeping your shoulder free, so you can literally take care of 2 gaps. Now I know it seems like he should be here, but you can make his job a lot easier if that running back is coming through a small hole like this. But you coming off wild, man, and the dude just shoves you out. So, and this ended up being a touchdown. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Look, this block was easy though. I mean, what is Dan Quinn doing? Why are we in a wide 9 and we have a 1 to the same side? We have a 1 and a wide 9. You're supposed to have a 3 in a wide. Is he finna get ready to tell him to shift over? He shifts to a 3. And then we still got this wide 9 though. No, it's bad. It's bad defense. Look at this, y'all. He shifts to a 3, and he's slanting hard inside. So he's basically a 1 again. And it's just an easy pass off. And you know what? No, yeah. It's Sam could have made this. He's the only chance we have in this bad defense. If he can just press him. Look how big this hole is. This dude, he has a free run up to the next level. We don't even keep this dude a 3. Just keep him going upfield. Because dude shoots out of there in the A gap. Because I guess that's the scheme. Look at this giant hole. He's already touching this, and then Poe curves. He better not be playing this shit. Look how slow his hips are. Look how slow his hips are. Oh, man. Yeah, we had no shot on that play. No shot at all. The only shot we had is keeping that 3. That when he shifts to a 3, keep him there. Some backside pursuit. You know what I'm saying? Some backside pursuit. Okay, that's good. Staying down the line and coming down. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the next play. Here we go. Him and that shoulder. He loved putting that shoulder and that's it. He loved doing it and that's it. That's it. Him and that shoulder. Wide 9 again. We didn't learn. Oh, we didn't learn. Wide 9 again in a 1 tech. Oh, he's in like a 2 high. But that's damn near. Oh, I don't care. 1, 2 slap. Who cares? It's a 1 and it's a wide 9 in the same exact scheme. And you got, and that motion clears him out of there. All right, this is the versus the Jet game. Let's go to the wide cut. See what's. Okay. In this game, they run some type of NASCAR package, which means they have like a bunch of like fast. This is just D ends. All these are D ends across the board. Look, we don't even have no one right here, but this is an obvious passing down situation. So this is a pass rushing package. This is we're trying to pin our ears back and get to the quarterback, and he's just gonna put his on. I think he's just focused on pushing all three of them back and making this pocket collapse in. So he's gonna push all this back and collapse in. So it makes it harder and harder for Zach Wilson. So here's another iteration of it. Yeah, so it's a pass rushing scheme. They got D ends across the board, and everyone stand up. Let's see how he comes off. I think Michael gets in his way, but it's. He's still not using his hands enough for me. He's not. The way he engages, he just going to run. It's like he's coming, but he only has one move, and it's the bull rush. So that's why I don't classify him as a rundown. I mean, a pass rush. See this again. He's here inside right here. Look, his game is so immature. It is, bro. Like he chest open, hands inside, like shoulders. It's all of that, and he can be so much better if he can just work on, like, I don't know, just he's got to fight with his hands with the O-lineman, not go in and just give up your body, just a sacrificial. Just to blow, just for the sake of it. I respect the attitude, but I need more from it. Like, I need more. I don't know how to tell you. It's the NASCAR package. That was a bad get off too. I don't know what that was. Probably because they got caught in that run. And then while they in that NASCAR package. There he is right here. Stunts inside. Look, man, this is what I'm talking about with the Cowboys' principles. We got him stunting inside, crossing face, and there's a receiver lined up tight. So this is Deron Bland. And who has outside contain is LVE. And we're getting out schemed right here. But we're lucky this team is bad. You crossing face. So this man right here, he's blocking here. LV got to take the weirdest angle to have outside contain. And mind you, this is a linebacker doing it. An inside linebacker that we're trusting that too. So, like, who's flawed? You tell me who's flawed. Look at this weird angle. That's why he's not able to get there. You're outflanked. Dan, you're outflanked. They outflanked you right here. Outflanked you. Now, I'm not gonna be in, on Sam on this play. Like I told you, like, I'm just getting on the transferable skills, which is his hands, and I understand it, how he takes on blocks. I wish he could take them on better because he's just so poor with it. But like, this is the whole point of this video. Dan Quinn used them wrong. I mean, why are we crossing face here? Why? We get caught in the stunts. We got caught in them so much. We really glad we blew them out. I need to keep looking because the way that they just set up this play with the motion. So it's zone. Because they're bumping over because it's not man. We're in zone. And it's so genius. The linebacker shifts over. He has respect because of new strength. Now look where he's at. He's here. He's here behind Mozzie, which is a nose tackle, and the wide receiver is coming to block Deron Bland. and the angle he has to take in order to chase down this running back. He is outflanked, and now the running back is one-on-one with our cornerback. This is the defense we were playing all year. Storm. This is the forecast coming. So when the storm comes, do not be surprised, man. Do not be surprised. Here he is about on the screen. He's rolling away, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing the same exact things, man. He's just going in with that shoulder, wrist to his chest. And he's not in a proper like defending position. So that was the last play. Look, man. Look, if Mike Zimmer can fix them hands, get him, get a pop, and he can get the block shedding, and be able to, because he has the strength to do it. And he'll be a problem if he can hone in on those skills, get some discipline. But Dan Quinn was just using him terrible, man. But is he gonna have a big year? Because we got the rookie Nealon. Nealon has the skills that I'm saying that Sam Williams like. So you under a microscope, Sam. So you gotta get it right. You gotta get it right, or you gonna find yourself on the outside looking in, man. Look, man, it's been my time, bro. Until next time, peace.